I told my husband he should be ashamed of himself, and he would be incredibly lucky if his oldest daughter ever speaks to him again. I married Vincent 3 years ago. He has 2 daughters, Claire, 24 from his first marriage, Brooke, 16 from his second. Vincent told me Claire cut him off at 18, said she couldn't handle him moving on after her mom died. Made it sound like typical teenage drama. Last month, his brother threw a barbecue. His sister-in-law Joan pulled me aside in the kitchen, asked if I knew why Claire really left. I said grief over her mom, right? Joan shook her head. He didn't tell you about the jewelry. Vincent's first wife died when Claire was 13. 2 years later, he married Linda, a divorced woman with a young daughter. Linda moved into the house Vincent shared with his first wife. Everything reminded her she was the replacement. The furniture, the photos, Claire constantly talking about her mom. Linda felt like she was competing with a ghost. She complained constantly about needing to redecorate, take down photos, help Claire move on. Vincent hated conflict, so he'd quietly agree. When Brooke was 5, she found a jewelry box in Claire's room. Inside was everything from Claire's mom: a silver bracelet she wore daily, cheap earrings, a locket with baby photos, the wedding ring, nothing valuable but everything irreplaceable. Brooke brought it downstairs for dress-up. Linda saw her chance. She told Vincent that keeping those items was unhealthy, that giving pieces to Brooke would help Claire bond with her stepsister and let go of her grief. Vincent knew it was wrong, but Linda had been miserable for months, complaining about feeling like an outsider. He was exhausted from the fighting. He thought if he did this one thing, she'd finally settle down. He took the box while Claire was at school, told her that night her mom would want Brooke to have something special. Claire begged him not to, said those were the only things she had left. Vincent called her selfish and said Brooke deserved to feel like family too. Claire tried taking the box back. Linda caught her and called it stealing. Vincent grounded her for 2 weeks. Brooke was 5. She didn't understand. The bracelet disappeared at a park. The locket fell off her backpack at school. The earrings got thrown out during spring cleaning. Within 18 months, almost everything was gone. Each time something vanished, Claire cried. Vincent said Brooke was just a child and accidents happen. Linda said Claire's reactions proved she needed therapy. By Claire's 17th birthday, only the wedding ring remained. Brooke wore it on a chain. Claire asked for it back one final time. Vincent said no. Brooke loved that necklace, and taking it would hurt her feelings. 2 months after graduation, Claire left. Her note said, "You gave away every piece of mom to make Linda happy. Hope it was worth losing me." Vincent's marriage to Linda collapsed 3 years later when she cheated. During the divorce, Linda admitted she just wanted all traces of the first wife gone because they made her feel inadequate. Joan finished and walked away. I found Vincent by the grill. In the car, I asked if it was true. He stared ahead. Linda said she'd leave if I didn't help Claire move on. I was trying to save my marriage. I asked where the jewelry was now. He said Brooke lost most of it, that she was little and didn't understand. I told him he should be ashamed of himself, that he destroyed his daughter's only connection to her dead mother because his second wife's ego was fragile, that he let a 5-year-old lose irreplaceable memories to save a marriage that failed anyway. Vincent said I didn't understand the pressure, that Linda threatened to leave and take Brooke. I said so he chose a woman he barely knew over his grieving child. I told him he'd be incredibly lucky if Claire ever speaks to him again, that I wouldn't blame her if she never did. He hasn't spoken to me in 4 days except to say I betrayed him. His family is split. Half agree with me. Half say marriage means supporting your spouse.